Right, good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to LEGO Island 2. You may be wondering why everything looks different. Right, we will get on with the rest of the game in a minute or two, but instead of getting on with that immediately, I wish to have a small conversation about bizarre technology. So what I had completely forgotten, which we did learn while playing the Pirates of the Caribbean game on the old computer, which is what I was previously running this on, is that there's an echo. Which meant when you were hearing people talk, you were hearing it being recorded by the game, and then you were hearing it about half a second later coming out of the speakers and being picked up by the microphone, which sounded awful.
Pepper, you certainly look busy.
Now you're not getting that. So I fixed that. How? By running it on the main computer, which it works perfectly on, because I didn't even try running it on the main computer. I just assumed that it wouldn't work after all the hell I went through getting the Pirates of the Caribbean game running on it, or not running on it. Anyway, so yeah, now I'm running it on the main PC instead of running it on my Windows XP PC. How that has fixed the echo. It's also done interesting things with the graphics. So the frame rate's a hell of a lot better. The graphical fidelity is a hell of a lot better. I've also turned off that frickin' fog that was irritating me, which means we can actually see where the bloody hell we're going, which is all lovely. The weird part is that for me it's in 16:9. For you it's in 4:3. I have absolutely no idea why. Right? Absolutely no clue why the same resolution can be in two different aspect ratios. That makes no sense to me. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because the videos are going to be a lot sharper and the sound is going to be a lot better, and it's a hell of a lot easier for me to record. It does mean that you're watching it in 4:3, but that's probably what it was meant to be in the first place. I'm not entirely sure, so let's get the hell on with it, I say.
Got here first.
Didn't.
Did two.
Did not.
Did two and no tagbacks. Now, you need a boat. Get a boat and head to
Yeah, I'll do that. Yes, I remember you saying this before. We don't need to hear it twice, because that just gives the audience an opportunity to listen to the two recordings side by side and realise how ghastly the echo was. Never mind. But yeah, I've obviously played through as much of the game as we saw last time, so that we can get back roughly to where we was. What else was I going to say? I was going to say a thing. Oh yes, I know the story of the hare and the tortoise, but how under the sun did this aged old pensioner who has an afternoon nap manage to get the several miles it is from his house over to here faster than this lickety-split pepperoni flavoured teenager? I don't know, and I slightly regret saying what I said a moment ago, but never mind any of that. How do I go forwards in this thing? By doing this. Zoom! But yes, long-winded, boring conversation about old technology over. I mean, recording games from 23 years ago was never going to be a straightforward situation when it comes to doing it on modern technology. Not that doing it on technology of the time would have been any really easier, but never mind. Let us go through the magical portal of zapping. And then we shall go to Castle Island. Yeah, I did have some severe problems actually getting it to record originally, because the game's maximum resolution is not 1080p. It's 1280 by 1024, as I've scribbled down on the piece of paper, which caused some problems because, of course, OBS was expecting it to be in 1080p, and it wasn't, which required a little bit of fiddling on my end. But fiddling has commenced, fiddling has ceased, and now hopefully everything is working fine. I've done several test recordings, so hopefully this will be a lot better from now on, and the graphics will all be sharper, and the sound will be nicer, and we can enjoy playing the game a bit more. So yes, let us go to Castle Island and engage in some medieval mischief. Oh yeah, running it on a heavily more powerful computer doesn't make the loading screens any faster. Don't really know why, but it just don't. Right, here we are! I have no points and no golden goblets. However, I can zoom about and see some little people. I can see a golden goblet there. There are some little scary people with things. Can I speak to him? A little button came up for a moment there. Can I engage in conversation? Well, possibly, but pressing shift isn't doing anything. I should probably stop pressing shift, otherwise I'll accidentally turn the sticky keys on. So, can I land my little boat? I seem to have crashed into something. Never mind. I land my boat. I don't know what that button is. Oh, it's control.
Oh, strange night in Old Albert. You see, you've arrived to repair the bridge that we cannot.
Indeed.
Before we think, before we sink, before we swim, please help us to repair our bridge.
That's why I'm here, you old swordsman dude. I'm a Lego Meister and bridge repairer.
didn't realise I had an internship while in school about mending bridges, but never mind. Here's a thing. I got some points. Marvellous. Can I speak to these swords people?
I'll cut straight to the point. Our bridge needs to be repaired.
Oh, well, fair point. Thank you. Thank you for cutting to the point and not cutting up me instead. That would have been most unpleasant and rather bloody. Yeah, I'm still really confused about the different aspect ratios, but it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, does it? That's most of a castle. It's not all of a castle, but it's most of a castle. Right. Never mind. What is that? It's a little rat! Some small rats. They're not as cute as the little bunny rabbits that we saw previously, but they're still sort of cute, I suppose. There's some people over there who look a bit bored. Never mind, I'm sure we'll put on a show for them later. And here seem to be some crosses for some graves. That's a bit dark for a children's game. Never mind. Should we see if we can mend the bridge? Don't really know how to mend a bridge, but it's only Lego. It can't be rocket science. Really not.
Dive down to collect the bridge bricks whilst avoiding any obstacles you see. There should also be a page down there somewhere. You can't leave till you've found that.
The audio said till, and yet the text said until. I thought that would have been picked up earlier. Never mind, let's play the game. Yes, you swim around different directions. That much is not rocket science. Do I have to come up for oxygen? That seems sensible. There's a dolphin. Oh my goodness. This is interesting. So if I'm pointing this way and I press up, I go that way. If I'm pointing this way and I press up, I go that way. Isn't that weird? I don't understand how this works. Can I have... I may have been ever so slightly eaten. Oh, I've got my brick! I need to bring my brick back to the surface. Don't really know where I got the scuba diving equipment from. Pretty sure that's not medieval.
Good work, Pepper. 4 to go.
And it seems that building is telepathic, and he is following me on my journey. That's very kind of him. My goodness! Somebody just shot me with a cannonball in the bottom. How very rude. It's a skeleton! Just to add insult to injury, my goodness.
Nearly halfway. The bridge is usable by mice.
Yes, I somehow doubt that the knights are going to all want to transform into mice so that they can continue their battling. There's a shark over there. I probably shouldn't get my bum bitten off by the shark. How does the sun move around? Also, is it just me or is my oxygen not going down? Why would I have an oxygen meter if I don't need to conserve it and then come back up from it later?
Good. You're doing well, Pepper.
Thank you, I'm doing my best. I'm not frightfully good at it, but somehow my brain is managing to figure out the back to front controls when I'm upside down. Not wholly sure how I'm managing that, but never mind. What else can we find? We can find a manta ray. Oh, now my oxygen's going down. I don't know why I was upset about it not going down previously. That sort of makes it a bit easier on my side, but never mind. Is it just me, or is Pepper's face suspiciously white at the moment? Which I do not refer to his ethnicity. Instead, I refer to my worry that he's turned into a skeleton, possibly because he's run out of oxygen. Does he have any face at all? I see a black line along the bottom. There might be some sort of distended grin. And now building has been replaced by a dolphin. Marvellous. Presumably he was demanding too much money. Alright, fair dues. I love this game, but I don't really understand it. Okay, let's carry on and see what else we can find. Is there anything up there? Sneaky place, might put a sneaky thing. There's nothing sneaky here. I'll best get out of here. Ow, my brain. Ow. Ow. Oh dear, hopefully that didn't rupture any oxygen tanks. Let's see what we've got all the way down here. I must say the resolution and the massive freaking squid. Oh, ow! I've just been spanked by a squid. I didn't predict that happening this afternoon. Ow! Not again. Okay, I don't think any of the squid's tentacles are that problematic, apart from that one there. So I just want to sneak in underneath and grab another brick. I haven't found the page. That's all right. I'm sure. Ow! 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 At least the brick isn't falling down, which makes my life a little bit easier. That's right. Reach out and grab it.
How are you, Miaris?
These vicious old skeletons trying to slice my little feet off. Dear, oh dear. Surprisingly vicious for what it is, which is a
How about you, Miarnis?
just a silly little children's game, but never mind. Also, pirates came after medieval times, so but I didn't get the page. You can't leave until you've got the page. That's what I was told, except apparently I can leave before I've got the page.
Dive down to collect the bridge bricks whilst avoiding...
Okay, yes, hang on. I didn't get the page. I need the page! If I don't get the page, then I won't know the ending of the book, and I'll stay up all night trying to figure it out. Giddy odds. If I could not get hit in the head, I've got enough brain damage as it is from the squid, and the anchor, and the skeletons, and everything else that's violently harmed me at the moment. Ooh! I thought those were just parts of the set dressing. I didn't realise that they were actually that vicious. Where's this then? Is it behind the squid? Is that a random thought, or is that my memory telling me it's behind the squid? No, it's my memory telling me it's behind the squid. Would you move your bonce? At least I assume it's a squid. Maybe it's an octopus. I actually don't really know what the difference between a squid and an octopus is. I think squids have 10 legs and octopuses... octopi, I don't know what the ruddy plural is. Have 8, maybe, I don't know.
How about you, Miarnis?
Oh, stop it. If I could do this without getting my bum electrocuted again, that would be lovely. Okay, right. I don't know if hitting the chain is a problem, but, oh, gosh, my skull! Don't you dare fall down. Pick it up, thank you. Dear.
How about you, Miarnis?
You'd think, being a 23-year-old adult, that I would be good at this game, given that it's only designed to be played by children.
Good work, Pepper.
But never mind. Don't mind the fact that I'm completely rubbish at this. Okay, let me grab the rest of these. Oh, you're permanently awake now. I thought you only jumped up for a little bit while I was passing with the brick. Interesting, because I definitely passed that guy with other bricks before.
Halfway. The bridge is usable by mine.
Yes, I remember last time. That's interesting. So, do you think they only wake up when you pick up the last brick? Then is it specific to that brick, or is it something else? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question, and I can't be bothered to test it. But that's slightly interesting and slightly curious. No.
Good. You're doing well, Pepper.
Thank you. To return to what I was previously yammering on about before I started yammering on about something else completely different. Huzzah! I swooped in and stole it. I am slightly confused why the skeletons are of pirates. With, you know, cannons and swords and hook hands and maritime headwear. What I'm slightly confused about is pirates came after knights. But the fact that they're all skeletons and down here suggests that they came before. So I'm a bit confused. Never mind. Where's the last brick? Is it down here? Yes, it is. Also, are manta rays electrified? I think this game might be getting confused between manta rays and electric eels, but maybe they are equally. Ow, my skull! Ow! Oh dear, maybe that's why I'm getting worse at this game. I'm getting more brain damage as the hours go by. Never mind any of that rubbish. Let's carry on. I reckon we're about done.
Wow! You dodged brilliantly there. The cannon, the sharks, the octopus, and the pirates. Amazing!
It was an octopus, it wasn't a squid. Sorry, I assumed it was a squid because it was big, but never mind. Also, look, I actually got to show you results of squid instead of accidentally skipping past it like the last 3 times. Never mind. Okay, so, you know, it does kind of strike me, why are we fussed about the bridge? Couldn't we just get in the boat and land on the other side if we wanted to go over there and get something? Never mind. Maybe there's a load of evil knights over there, and I need to battle them in order to do whatever the hell it is I've come here to do. So I need to make the bridge in order to help me get across. Although I have just remembered, didn't we walk past Catapult on the island earlier? Couldn't we put the knights in the catapult and then sort of fling them over the ravine or river, to use, you know, sort of human terminology? That way they could get behind enemy lines and flank them, if that's a thing you can do with the sword. I don't know. I'm just talking rubbish because these loading screens are too bloody long. I am a bit worried. Why are the loading screens the same length on my significantly more powerful computer than they are on the old one? That's a bit worrying. Sorry.
A gazillion thanks, friend.
It's not a number, but
Now that the bridge is up, we can battle our neighbours again.
Paging Pepper. Pepper, come in. We have found another page. Seriously, no bull. It's at the bull's castle. They have run it up the flagpole to see who would salute it. To Bull's Castle flagpole, and hurry!
Right. Okay. In all my years of playing this game as a kid, I never got the no bull thing. However, at this age of 23, maybe I'm beginning to understand now. I spy another golden goblet up there amongst the trees. Right. I know they say that they write like kids' TV shows to have some sort of jokes. See, look, there is a catapult there. You could sit on there. At least I think it's a catapult. Maybe it's a battering ram. I actually haven't got the faintest idea. Oh goodness, they are engaging in. Well, they're sort of engaging in fights, although not really. My mouse has fallen asleep. Sorry, I wanted to turn it round. You know, you know, friend, dear friend. There's an old phrase where I come from. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. In your era, I appreciate that phrase hasn't been coined yet because guns haven't been invented. However, don't bring a trumpet to a sword fight is an equally apt sentence. Please don't kick that man in the face. I appreciate that he is advantaged in this fight, but there's no need for violence, Pepper. Kindly stop it. Right, we can carry on with our life now. Okay. Man, this game is weird and I love it. I like it. Where's that goblet that I saw before? Was it this one? Probably, possibly not. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. I don't wish to be mean to the to this angry chap. At least I presume that he is angry. But he doesn't have a hell of a lot of castle round the back, does he? It's like one of those old movie sets where it's just like a cardboard cutout that was propped up on a couple of big sticks of the house. Never mind. Oh, there's another goblet there. Probably shouldn't just be stealing all these people's things. That seems a little bit cruel, but never mind. Never mind. Let's go and see if we can get it.
Who goes there? I mean here. Who goes here? I mean, who are you?
Thank you for
Pepper, sir dude.
Yes.
The name is Pepper, and I am here to get the page that flaps upon your flagpole. It's pretty important to the place I come from. May I have it?
Please.
Nay, oh nay, one who calls himself a spice. We need a flag to flap about, and our real flag was stolen by those lions.
What if I got your flag back? Could I then have the page?
Good thinking, Spice Boy. Here, here.
Then that's exactly what I'll do. To the lion's castle I go.
You must have a horse, of course.
Why are
We will loan you one.
Alright. Excuse me, sir, that's animal cruelty.
Pepperoni on a pony. Way cool.
Right, okay, where'd the saddle come from? Out of my bum, presumably. Right, there was a hell of a lot more water in that glass than I thought there was. So that was a little bit embarrassing. Can I make the horse go faster? Yes, I can! I can make it gallop! Marvellous. This is excellent. Oh dear. I remember this game being longer when I was young, but maybe I was just more rubbish at it and it took me longer to get through the missions.
Friend or foe of the lions?
Friend to all animals. The
Apart from
name
pigs.
is Pepper, and I've come to ask for the return of the bull's flag.
Surely you are a talented jester, for you have brought much merriment to our walls.
Is there any way I can get their flag back? You see, the bulls have something I need, and if I give them their flag back, then they will give me what I need.
Hold,
Not
please.
specific, but it's accurate. Conference.
We have discussed your predicament. We set you an ordeal.
Already
If you are
experiencing one.
victorious at a jousting match with a dark knight of the bulls, the flag is yours.
I've never jousted before, but it sounds like fun. Sign me up. I'll do it.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Quick. Hang on a minute. I notice a bit of a bit of a flaw in this plan, right? Wow, I didn't know horses could turn on a dime. That's quite impressive. No, what I've noticed as a problem is, in order to get the bull's flag back, which the bulls want, I have to defeat one of the bulls. Couldn't he just throw the match so that I win and then I get the flag? That seems like a bit of a mistake for me. Hang on a minute, can I see my front at all? Is that humanly possible? I'm just wondering if my shield is actually made out of a pizza, which would be sort of cute. Can I speak to the king and the queen, and hopefully not take their eye out with this ruddy long stick?
The bull's flag looks so ugly. I think I'll be glad to return it.
Then why is the guard making the decisions and not the royalty? I'm very confused how this system of constitutional monarchy works.
If you win, I'll give you a good night kiss.
Maybe I'm the one who wants to throw the ruddy match. Can I speak to the king?
The bull's flag looks...
Yes, I know. I wish to speak to the old codger if you don't mind.
The Dark Knight has never been defeated in a joust.
Yet. Emphasis on the word yet. Right, where is this knight? How exactly do I find him and poke his eye out? Oh, there he is! He is waiting on the bridge! Goodness, he looks scary.
I challenge you, Dark Knight of the Bulls, to a joust.
I accept, little one.
Hey, I'm the same size as you, bully.
Harumph.
This is sort of cute. Doesn't quite drib the 2000s energy that the Lego Island dialogue had, but at the same time, it's rather adorable. It reminds me of another old Lego game, actually, which used the Knights. I think it was called... No, it wasn't called Knights. Was it called Lego Castle? That's what it was called, the Lego Castle theme. You know, I can't even remember what it was.
Aim sharper than the Dark Knight to win the joust.
Thank you for explaining how the hell I do that. No, wasn't there another game that involved the castle theme, which involved building things? Like building battlements on top of walls and things. I can't quite remember. Maybe that's maybe that was just a bad dream I had one night. How does this work? Aim up and down, okay, and then use... Hang on a minute. Left and right in order to build up power, but I'm using left and right to aim... Do I do both? I'm so confused. How does this work? Okay, aim up some power. This is probably making a ghastly noise on the microphone. Now then I need to press the spacebar in order to go, don't I? Except I can't do both at the same time. That'll do. Now how does this work?
Hey, Mr. Black Knight, are you okay?
I don't really know what the hell I did. Okay, how does this work? Okay, there seems to be some numbers involved, and a lot of button mashing. Other than that, not a great deal seems to be happening. What I am going to do, however, is put the keyboard on my lap instead, so it hopefully makes a tad less noise than it did that time around, which I imagine sounded absolutely ghastly on the microphone. But never mind. I have engaged in an incredibly deadly sport, had no idea what I was doing, and somehow I still got both of my eyes. So that's lovely, isn't it? Here we go! It's probably still making a load of noise for you, isn't it? Right, can I do this one-handed? Not really. Stop making filthy jokes. And let me play this game, which requires more physical abilities than I thought. Come on, all the way to the top. Never mind, I'm sure that will do.
Gadzooks! The young knight has a mighty arm.
You, my friend, need more stopping distance. Otherwise, you would suddenly have a very sudden bath. Okay, hopefully this is best of 3, which would mean I'd already won, but never mind. Man alive, I bought this keyboard because it was quieter, not because it was louder. Just strap the ruddy thing down. Come on, get up to the top of the thing. Go. Just go. Just go. We'll just live with it.
Hey, Mr. Black Knight, are you okay?
Oh, dear. Huzzah! I think I've won.
Forsooth, Papa, thou art a most valiant knight, and have vanquished your foe magnificently.
Is my shield a pizza?
How do they manage to speak like this all of the time?
I don't know. I don't know, maybe it's all bizarre translations. He seems to be having a bit of a tantrum, but at least the horse is alright, and that's what matters most. My giddy aunt, that took the bloody wind out of me, didn't it? Whew. Well, we did alright. I think we won. And, nobody seems to have been murdered, which is more than I can say of most jousting tournaments, if I remember correctly. It was an incredibly deadly, very deadly state of affairs. Much like duelling that came after it. Let's be honest, people winning competitions through engagements of inordinate violence is probably going to end in quite a lot of maiming. But never mind. You really would have think they'd wait until medical science had got a little bit further before they started maiming each other. But never mind. Never mind. Let's get on with the rest of the game.
I hereby congratulate Good Knight Pepper and proclaim today as Pepper Day for his noble defeat of the Bull's Dark Knight. A cheer for Pepper. Hip hip! Hooray! Here's your flag you so well deserve.
Thank you. Why does everyone throw everything around here?
Good catch! Oh, by the way, the jousting equipment is a loaner.
Ah, right. That would explain why he didn't turn up to the high school prom. Right, okay. I seem to have been given a different saddle, however, which is bully. Yes, okay. I'll be honest, I haven't got the faintest idea what's going on. But, never mind. Why did he say good... I got stuck in the graves again. Why did he say good catch? Because I didn't catch it. It just landed conveniently next to me. More goblets, hiding in the golden sand. Right, I have got your thingamajig, and now everything's
Have you
better.
our flag?
Yep.
I most certainly do, because I said I would. I'll trade you for the page, King Sir.
Don't-
I heard that the Dark Knight lost a joust earlier.
Our Dark Knight? Oh yes, he hasn't been himself lately. He probably has a cold or something.
And here's your flag.
Well, they seem positively cheery about it all. Now, who's this ragamuffin? It's very cheery, sort. Well, don't look at me, mate. I don't know what to do. Well, neither do they, seemingly.
Allow me to introduce myself, Pepper. I am Cedric the Bull, your worst nightmare, and these are cannonballs.
No, I think my worst nightmare is the one where I'm being eaten by a vicious crocodile. Is he the Dark Knight, or is he someone else? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Never mind. It doesn't matter, really, who he is. I'll still beat him into the ground until he is wailing in submission, and then I will take the flag back, and or the page back, and then I will presumably leave. Right.
Get across the bridge, then take control of the cannons to knock Cedric's cannons out.
Oh, alright then, I'll try and do that. Didn't realise we were going to be engaging in boxing. Alright, how do I do this? You move about, you jump with Alt. That's interesting. Oh, that was spacebar, never mind. Control for getting in and out, and then there's a set of controls for aiming the cannon, and then pressing space to fire. Okay, this all seems perfectly straightforward. Oh golly, I'm running out of points, or time, or money, or something. I don't know what I'm doing. Goodness. These impacts remind me of the bits of pizza. What does this do? Oh, I can turn, and I can look, and I can press, what was it again? Oh! Stag burner! I seem to have been smashed to bits. Bang! There we go. And go again! Bang! Oh, bollocks, I didn't realise how much drop these things had. Well, I suppose it makes sense, given how heavy the old balls is. Ow, that would have been perfect if I hit him. Yeah, so will that. Uh-oh. Run! I think he was trying to shoot me. That mean man! How does this work? Not very well is the answer. Right, let me try just straight back in the middle. There we are. That worked better. Try to shoot some more. There we are. Can I shoot one that he's on? I can try. I can't succeed, but I can try. I assume a cannon is not invincible when he's sat on it. Oh, come on. I'm so bad at this. Huzzah! I still don't think that worked frightfully well, but never mind. It's not the end of the world. No, what I was saying before is when the cannons hit the ground and there's little bits flying out, it reminds me of when I throw a pizza at someone. Right, that didn't go where I wanted it to. Never mind. Why they did that? Why are these dropping so much all of a sudden? I've got cannonball dysfunction. Forgive me. I can't get it up as much as I want. Huzzah!
You're the bravest piece of Lego I know. Those cannons were very dangerous.
You got a silver. Never mind. I've got more than enough gold from the goblets in order to plate it. I like that he's just sitting there in mid-air. That's rather cute. Okay, right. That didn't go frightfully well. I think I've got some of my cannons destroyed. But I do like that all of the knights on both sides of the proverbial aisle decided to completely abandon us. Both the bulls, who had decided that Cedric was so completely balmy that it wasn't worth supporting him, and all of the lions, who were so completely cowardly that they decided they didn't want to help me. But yeah, other than that, it all went rather swimmingly. And assuming that my boat is still there and it's not been hit by a cannonball, I hopefully will not be swimming home.
It's not fair.
Ba-boing.
I got it!
Looks like he'll be swimming home. Huzzah! As the people around here are wont to say. Huzzah, we did it and everything! How absolutely marvellous. There's more goblets hiding around. Where's our friend? Is he having a swim? Probably. Either that or he's having a drown. One or the other. One or the other. Probably not both. Alright. Can I get back on my little horsey and go for a ride? Zoom. Marvellous. And again, the saddle has changed colour. Never mind. May I speak to the... Oh, it wasn't a gravestone, it was a signpost. That might still be a gravestone. Either that or it's a mouldy carrot sticking out of the ground. One or the other. How do I... Oh, I do jump with alt. I thought it was space. Oh, I can double jump. Oh, goodness. Didn't know that. I had no idea you could do that in this game. Isn't that interesting? What does the king have to say to me now? He's probably wondering what the hell this contraption is, and I don't freaking blame him.
I'm very grateful to you, Pepper. That's night talk. Hey.
Very amusing. Right, I think that we have probably fully succeeded and we're all done. I still don't really understand what this is doing here, or why we didn't have that flag instead off the top. But never mind. That's all just a lot of silliness, and nobody needs to worry about it. I reckon we're about done. Are you pleased? I've sorted the whole situation out for you.
I expect Cedric is nursing his ego.
Yes, along with a lot of shark bites on his bottom, one presumes. Alright, I think it's time that we went home, if I can remember what the forward button is. All of these machines have slightly differing controls, which I find rather confusing. But never mind. This situation has been thoroughly sorted out. And I am frightfully proud of myself, so now I'm going to go home and see what new buildings I am able to reconstruct using the 2 pages I got? Yes, we got one at the bottom of the sea, and one at the top of the building, which is quite a contrast. But also, am I the only person that's wondering how under the sun we're going to make any use of a piece of paper that had words written on it, or pictures drawn on it more likely, given it's probably a Lego instruction manual, if it's been at the bottom of the sea? Because it's probably a little bit soggy. But never mind.
Yes, sirree, pepperoni.
Odd that I wasn't allowed to actually see what was happening there, but never mind. Can I go down the river? Oh, goodness. This is quite cool, actually. I rather like this. That's little and cute and sweet. I rather enjoy that. Where's the harbour? I don't. Ah, here's the harbour. This will do more than souffle. Boing. Excellent.
Pepper, you must find the pages for the Constructopedia. They'll be scattered around the island somewhere.
Do you think he's pointing towards one? No, I don't think that's what's going on. Ah, these people seem to have their footballs back. Your accent's any more convincing.
Fancy a game sometime, Pepper?
The answer to both of those questions is no. Right, never mind any of that. Ah yes, I think he was pointing to one, because there's one up here. When we sort of saw those buildings being reconstructed, which I think was the skateboard centre and some other one. Which one's this? Oh, we get to see building in profile. So we don't get to see building, because building hasn't finished building. But don't worry about any of that. I think I saw some more Brookster bots dancing around somewhere previously. Aha, yes, there is one. Rabid little beast that he is. I can't remember if I did this in the test recordings that I was making on this PC, or whether or whether I actually did this in the previous episode or not. But I found that you can do this, like a pair of bloody symbols. Oh, that's cute. I trust I can't do that to people. That would be a little bit mean. All right. Let's keep wandering around and see what else we can find. You remember what you were saying about exploding bricks before? You wouldn't happen to have anything like that I could use to battle these robots, would you?
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Doesn't really answer my question, but it's more cordial than what you said previously. But never mind. What the hell is going on over there? I'm not convinced that's suitable for consumption on this website, so stop it. That's better. Should we see if we can symbols blast this one? No, we can't. Huzzah! We did it. That's my favourite newfound expression. Aha! And here is the other page. Marvellous. Well, there can't actually be that many left now. Apart from... Well, no, I think we've got the hospital now. I think that's the one we saw before. And there's the police station. We still haven't rebuilt the jail, which, to be honest with you, I think should be the first thing we should focus on. But never mind. At least that one stayed around long enough. Maybe I accidentally hit a key or something, and I skipped it somehow. There we are. That's that problem sorted out. Well, we've got both of the pages that we needed. Oh, and I've just realised I don't need to tell you what the little icons in the upper right-hand corner are now, because one of the minor benefits of it being in 4x3 is that you can actually see what's going on. Are you not cognizant of the situation you're in?
Pepper, it's good to see you.
You might want to look in a mirror sometime, mate. You've got a bit of a situation going on in the old air department. Don't mind me, I just fancied a bit of a bath. Which is probably wise after how much running around I've done on this island. Okay, I think we're about done. What the hell it is I do next, I haven't got the faintest idea. I suppose we could go and see the Infomaniac account? That seems vaguely sensible, or perhaps it's got something to do with one of the two buildings that we've just reconstructed. I don't know. What does the doctor have to say anything? Can you prescribe anything for my severe stupidity?
Is there a pepper in the house?
I'm not even going there. I'm not even going there. Let's see. Can we go inside and speak to people about things? Possibly. There's a hell of a long loading screen. While there's a loading screen, I'll show you something I remembered I got. Oh, come on. Just dropped it on the floor. Sorry about that. I realised that I have got some little people on my shelf. I have got... Probably can't see this frightfully well, but never mind. I've got this little person here who hasn't got a hat, but don't worry about it. I've got this little person here who doesn't have a hand, but that's only because I can't find one. It won't focus either. Oh yeah, I forgot, because this camera doesn't autofocus. Sorry about that. And I've got this little man here as well. Isn't that cute? You can't see them very well, but on the actual figure you can see that the Infomaniac's torso is better defined, showing that it's actually a waistcoat and not a jumper, as I previously thought. But never mind. That whiled away about the loading screen, didn't it? Now, what's this all about? Info Centre, Shop 2, Police Station, yes. Okay, so you can see the names of all the places. Darren and Rich's house. Oh, what's people's names? That makes sense. What do I do? Radio station, DJ, yes. Oh, you can find out information about people. Oh, see what they look like. Oh, who's here? This person. Oh, that makes some semblance of sense. Can we see the Infomaniac? I'm curious to know what his occupation is. Creator of Lego Island. Oh, that's interesting. He's actually slightly different in the figure. In the figure, he's got glasses on, and he doesn't. That's curious. I wonder why they changed things. I'm not convinced that's a job, but never mind. Okay, well this is kind of cute and interesting. How do I? Oh, there we are. Oh, I can exit. Can I go anywhere else? Oh gosh. No. Okay. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, so you can see a little map, you can see different people and get a little bit of information. That's sort of cute. Doesn't really answer the question of what the hell it is I do next. But let's see if I can drag up a memory from 15 years ago. I have a funny feeling I need to talk to the police officer and ask if I can borrow the police helicopter. Either I've gone completely mad or I'm remembering how to continue this game. Man alive, games got a lot easier when they started introducing like mission objective trackers, like journals and little icons telling you where to go. And it's got a lot easier at that stage, but never mind. Yeah, I'm going to go see if I can find the police officer and find out whether that memory is true or not. Sorry, just enjoying the soundtrack. I must say, I do think the soundtrack to this game is very nice, actually. Particularly the music in the skate park that we heard right at the beginning of the game, which I think is a very well-crafted and nice little piece of music. Despite the fact that I don't generally enjoy music from the 2000s, or whatever sort of genre you'd consider this. I don't know, some sort of techno thing. Oh, we have rebuilt the jail. Ain't that sensible? Also, no pizzas, and yeah, I brought a pizza. This is what happens if you don't teach your children to read. Didn't even have any words on it, but never mind.
Pepper, I hereby deputize you so you can use the police helicopter, which is pretty cool.
Am I going to get any training? Probably not.
Whoa, it is cool, but I bet I can make it look even cooler.
Personally, I can't think of anything cooler than a black and white cop copter. But you can customize it like any vehicle if you'd like to.
It's very kind of you.
Thanks, Nick.
You're welcome, Deputy Pepper. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you your mission, which isn't customizing the helicopter. You've got to head to the desert.
Oh, no.
Reports indicate that a page is there.
I'm on it, sir.
Goods. Hopefully nothing will go disastrously wrong in the process. Can I... what can I actually do with the helicopter? Can I make it different colours? Let's see. Oh, we can have Desert Camo Edition. That seems quite appropriate. If I can actually get the camera to work properly. We can have all black stealth version. We can have blue version for arresting sea criminals and vicious fish. What else can we have? We can have green version for hiding in forests, I suppose, if we have to go to the jungle. And we can have a grey one to try and pretend that it's dirty so that we can get some money to take it to the car wash. We can have an orange one, but I'm running out of stupid things to say at this point. There's a lot of racing colours for this. Okay, let's stick with Desert Camo, because that seems vaguely appropriate. Oh dear, I do love this game. It's a silly little game, but I love it very much. The way I've had to screw around with the resolution makes me think that I should probably record the rest of this game in one sitting, because if I remember properly, there's 2 more worlds to go through before we get to the end of the game, so that won't be too terribly taxing on my rather small brain, but we will see how it goes. What does my father have to say? Is he proud of me?
Good to see you, my man.
Seemingly so, yes. That's good. That's more than I expected, actually, and more than I've actually got. So isn't that just marvellous? Never mind. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there. We saw the Castle Island section of the game, and next time we will go over to Desert Island and see some stuff there and have some more fun and mischief. So I look forward to doing that. Yes, I hope you're enjoying the game. I appreciate it. It's very silly, but that's sort of the bloody point. I hope that I can get unstuck off this bit of railing. Is that how we imprison people? We just let mischievous people play around on railing, which in fairness has got something to do with skateboards, and then we just wait for them to get stuck on stuff. What happens if I skateboard into the sea? Oh. It doesn't let me skateboard into the sea. Well, that's positively mean. What if I try and jump into the sea? What happens then? I've broken your game. Oh, this amuses me no end. So you go into swimming, which makes sense, and then for some bizarre reason the skateboard falls through the floor. They really didn't have as manic a game tester as I have. Okay, I don't really know what's going on, but I'm having fun with it, and I hope you are as well. And I hope you don't mind that it's in 4x3, but hopefully the improved visuals and sound are worth the slightly reduced screen. What does Cuthbert Calculus have to say for himself?
Hey, Pepper, I haven't seen you for ages.
I'm beginning to wonder if he might be related to the rabbits that we saw on the other part of the island, judging by his teeth. What does Stephen Seagal have to say about the situation?
Hey man, I saw a bird disappear into a shining patch of sky near the top of Space Mountain.
I think he's had a premonition about me getting in that helicopter and then flying off towards the mountain. But anyway, we'll get to all of that next time, whenever the hell that is. But yes, I hope you're enjoying the game. I certainly am. And we shall do some more another time. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen, for the utter madness that follows me wherever I go. Look after each other, and good night.